How major companies are going to try to keep delivering items, and also how do you keep your workers safe?
And how can they do that? Some of you all might have ordered some prep materials from Amazon, hoping that they will get there in time so that your flashlight that you couldn't find at the hardware store. So let's bring in Richard Rocha, who is one of the spokesperson with Amazon. Hey, we know that some people are, hoping, can my delivery get here in time? I need to make sure that I have this coat for the kids. I'm not going to be able to go anywhere. How are things looking right now with operations?
No, things are looking good. We prepare for these very far in advance. We have meteorologists who are working around the clock to make sure that we have all the information we need so that we can prepare our communities and our sites for this. Of course, we're prioritizing safety of our employees and the people who we work with. But when it comes to customers, the number one thing you can do, the big takeaway from this, is make sure to stay on your app and on your account. You can see when there's going to be any updates to expected delivery times for any items that you might have ordered. Checking there is the best thing you can do.
Quick question for you, Richard. I know you have, you could tell me, is it thousands of drivers? I mean, I know it is such a massive, intense, round-the-clock operation. Is there a point where, if the ice is as thick as we expect it to be, particularly in that northeast part of our state, is there a point where Amazon would say, hey, we're just going to pause? We don't want to have trucks out there at this time. I mean, is that part of your preparation planning? You want to mobilize while you can, but depending on the situation, could there be a point where you say, we got to pull back, no trucks out there for the time being?
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. We're going to prioritize the safety of everybody first. That includes our employees who are going to the sites, or the delivery drivers who we partner with to get the items to our customers. We want to make sure safety is first. Of course, we're going to try to make sure we get everything to everyone that needs it when they need it. However, check your app, make sure you can see those updated delivery times, but know that we will make sure to adjust our operations depending on what the weather's doing, so everybody stays safe on the road.
So what happens if an Amazon delivery driver gets stuck out there in this? Because like we were talking about with our chief meteorologist, Chris Holcomb, this weather can change so quickly. Yeah. And he said, just the temperature dropping just a bit can really cause this ice. So what plans do you all have in place for your drivers out there?
Well, like I said, one thing I didn't know before I worked at Amazon is that we have meteorologists who are here on staff. So we have these alerts that are going out to teams directly at our sites, to our drivers, so they know of sort of some of the impacts coming that might affect their deliveries. So we make sure to get them the alerts as quick as possible. But then if there is an issue, they have ways that they can contact us and contact their partners or their delivery service partner owners, so they can let them know that this delivery isn't working. It's not worth their safety. We tell them all the time, please make sure to prioritize your safety first.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm curious, we've been out and about at different grocery stores, and you always know the items that are going to clear the shelves first, milk, bread, flashlights, batteries. I'm wondering, have you seen sort of a list of what there's been a run on in terms of your digital store? What are people in the last 72 hours ordering the most for Amazon right now, as everybody's been thinking ahead to what happens Saturday night, Sunday into Monday?
Yeah, I haven't seen a list myself, but I can imagine it's exactly what you said. It's the flashlights, the batteries from our groceries, the water. So all those big items that you can expect, I'm sure those are the things that are probably being ordered most right now.
Richard, I got to throw in what my youngest son, what made me order inner tubes. But I told him there's not going to be snow, buddy. But I could not change his mind. So now we've got him for the summer. But, I know that, if it had been snow, people might be ordering sleds. But this, everybody, and my son, sorry, buddy, this is ice, not snow.
You kind of asked this, but Richard, I'm curious, is there like a most ordered item when these winter storms come in?
I don't have any details about any most ordered items. I know for me, though, when something like this happens, I want to make sure that I have all the right food, because first I have to eat. So I want to make sure. So the things that I like to order and to make sure I have in my cupboard are bread and peanut butter, because I know that if there's an issue with electricity or with the gas, I'll at least be able to make myself a nice little peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or at least peanut butter, if the jelly isn't refrigerated.
I would say throw a couple of bananas on there for me.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Richard, hey, thanks so much for the time. Hope everybody out there with Amazon stays safe. And in the newsroom right now, you'd think we were all going on a road trip. There's so many snacks. So we're ready in the snack department as well.